powder highway trip headed south along the shores of the gorgeous Arrow and Slocan Lakes and into the foodie town of Nelson. Nelson, here we come. There in an historic setting just off the main street was Pitchfork Eatery, beckoning us in for a feed and some drinks. Max, Justin here, SnowChef, thank you. I came here last night. The place is epic.
Very good.
Pitchfork.
Yeah.
Pitchfork Eatery? Or
Pitchfork Eatery, or Pitchfork, yeah. Got these guys a seat at the bar last night. They got to see the place in full action. The DJ playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Epic Friday night.
Yeah. It's our funnest night of the week for sure.
Yeah. So, my friend, tell me a little bit more about the venue here and how it all came about.
Well, the owner's name's Jimmy. He came to the restaurant before here for years, which was called Bibo, yeah. So this same beautiful heritage building, it's a turn of the century building. It's over 100 years old. He always just loved the spot, and when he heard they were thinking about selling, he pounced on it. This is a guy who really just wanted to see a lot more organic, local ingredients used in food here. He just thought it was a concept that would work, and it's paid off. It's been really good. People love eating food they know is ethically sourced and local and organic as possible.
Very tasty, I can say that. So is this a cool little appraise spot, the Pitchfork, known for people coming?
We're bumping right now. Like, people definitely come here for a burger and a poutine after the ski hill. You know, that's you gotta get that poutine after skiing. Nothing else quite does the job. It's a bit of an après joint, but it's really our dinner service. That's kind of where we shine.
You guys were pumping last night.
Pumping, it's crazy. Yeah.
It's a great little venue too. It's cozy, isn't it?
It's cozy,
It's a good place to bring your girlfriend, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Or your partner or anyone.
We see plenty of dates here.
Yeah, for sure. Now, your accent has been very distorted. Is there a tinge of Australian in there?
So I'm an Australian living in Canada for 4 years. And the whole time I've worked in restaurants, so I feel like the edge got taken off a little faster than usual. I had to learn to say cilantro instead of coriander.
That's it, that'll do it. So how did you find yourself here in Nelson? Was it somewhere you always wanted to come to?
I always wanted to come to Canada. I used to live in Banff. Banff is beautiful, but I wanted to be somewhere that wasn't quite as crazy, as like tourism driven, somewhere that was a town, that was a community. And I don't know, I got really lucky because I'd never been to Nelson before I moved here. I'd sort of been to places in the Kootenays. I had no idea how much I'd love it here, like how perfect it would be. The summer times are incredible, and winter's some of the best in the world. We've had record-breaking snow this January. Everyone's losing their mind. It's been great.
We've heard that everywhere on the powder highway, everyone's just going,
The stoke's never been higher, you know. And here's Max again.
Oh, and here he is. Here's Max. Look at him.
Back to doing
Max coming to do cocktails. Good stuff, my friend.
Yeah.
You good soon?
Yeah.
Good.
We're just letting it all hang out here at Pitchfork.
Yeah.
So, my man, thank you very much. You guys have got a busy night ahead yet again.
Yeah, yet again.
Great venue.
Great.
DJ, Dose Productions. Make sure you look up them. Dose. Let's do it. Nelson's vibrancy is immediate, its allure captivating. It oozes cosmopolitan, yet it keeps its authentic small town appeal. Denny, Justin, SnowChef, thank you for having us in number 6 Roastery.
Yes.
Yeah, man, epic little place you've got here. It's cool. We've just got up this morning and wandered the streets looking for a coffee, and all the locals that we bumped into, about 4 or 5, was like, get on down to number 6, and here we are. Yeah, how's the inspiration for coffee? You always been into coffee, or how did this come about?
Yeah, I've always drank coffee. It's always been sort of a diner coffee. I grew up as a carpenter, so I was always, coffee break with my dad and drinking cheap diner coffee, gas station coffee. Never much thought into it. And then a few years back, I became a web developer, worked in an office, cafe down the street. So I started drinking cappuccinos, and Kurt, that works here, was a barista there, so I started learning a bit about coffee and flavors naturally occurring in coffees, and I got fascinated. So I went on a savings kick. So I bought an espresso machine for home, I bought an espresso machine for the office, and rather than spend a couple $1,000s a year on coffee, I was making it myself. And then I pushed that savings kick a little further, and I learned how to roast coffee just in a little pot on a stove, and started sharing beans, supplying the office, and people started asking for it.
Wow. Yeah. So it became a real obsession.
Pretty much.
And so where do you import most of your beans from?
Pretty much everywhere. We'll have the classic Brazils that will be our espresso, the base of our espresso blends. Then we'll pull in Guatemalans and Nicaragua, some Africans, pretty heavy on the Africans. Basically cater to people's preferences and try to pull in new stuff. Generally it's done with a small roaster, it's done with importers. So the importers are the ones with the relationships, they're the ones traveling about, finding these people, and they listen to the roasters, they talk to us and ask us what we want. And these days we're sort of demanding more transparency in coffee. We want to know who's growing it, who's producing it, how much people are getting paid, as far down as the pickers. So yeah, they listen to us and they cater to that. They keep hunting coffees, yeah.
So real ethical, right down the line, boom.
Totally. Yeah, I was a web developer getting into this, and it being a hobby and turning into a business, I agreed with myself that if I couldn't make a difference in the cup and on the farm, that there was no point doing it. So we have prices that reflect the quality of the beans. So if it's a price point coffee, that'll be reflected in the price, and if it's high-end coffee, we charge accordingly.
So the concept here, it's a little bit different, isn't it, to what you'd maybe expect? We're down near the lake, river section here. It's kind of got a warehousey look about it.
Yeah, it's a commercial industrial area, sort of on the border of it.
And so when you come in here, it's all about the tasting, yeah?
Yeah, totally, yeah. We use this place to present the coffees that we roast, so we want to take the time with people and tell them about what they're drinking and where it's from, and give them a little bit more to drink, I guess.
Yeah. So they have that full understanding.
Yeah. Totally, yeah. Just build that connection, with the community and, as far down as the producers. Yeah.
Oh, cool. And what brought you down this way?
To Nelson? Oh, originally? I left home, small town in Ontario. Sort of dug my way out. Came out here when I was 18. I drove out in my little hatchback car with my drum kit, my dog, and a bag of weed and my snowboard.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it's grown since then.
Yeah, no, it's become home, like the first season I spent here, meeting people in the Slocan Valley and seeing how the living's done here, and it just sort of clicked right away. And Nelson's great. Like it's a place that keeps growing on me year after year, the people are great.
So what about you snowboarder, skier?
Snowboard, yeah, took a bit of a hiatus there for a few years, but recent 2, been getting back into it leisurely. Yeah.
And whitewater, just down the road?
Yeah, 20 minutes up the road.
Yeah. And any hidden gems up there? You're probably going to keep yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, no, I like to ride the lifts. There's a lot of backcountry, like it's world-class backcountry up there, and it's easily accessible, so a lot of people are here for that, you know. But yeah, I stick to the lifts. I like anything from groomers and slush to deep powder. Yeah.
Well man, thanks for the chat. Awesome, this place is epic. Get down here, next time you're in Nelson, number 6. Just walk on down to the industrial area and you'll find it.
Nelson was delivering plenty of the food and beverage goods, and we were looking forward to exploring more of the town and Whitewater Ski Resort.